Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming, and on this quick video tutorial, I'm going to show you what comes in the September 2024 Magnolia Design Company Craft Club project box. And we're going to start working on some additional projects that you can make using the stencil designs that come in this month's box. So it should be fun. I'm really on a tea towel jag lately. I have a whole pile. I'll show you those too. Anyways, so that's what we're going to be doing. As you're hopping on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Feel free to sprinkle all that good stuff. All right, before I came live, I made this. And I'll tell you all about it in just a second. This is the Magnolia Design Company Craft Club box for September 2024. These designs in here are exclusive to Craft Club, so that's the only way you can get them is by joining Craft Club. It's $22.95 a month plus tax and shipping. It's a whole project. Plus the stencils that come in the box. There's usually, a variety of different sizes and shapes. They are all reusable. So you're going to get instructions. You're going to get your stencil, which this month, it's this cute little set. This, I'm in love with. I have tons of ideas for this. This is the end of it. That's a whole row of leaves. This says, let's go jump in the leaves. And I cut this apart. And this says farm fresh pumpkins, hay rides, corn maze, and cider. So you'll get that. You'll get this month a package of harvest pumpkin chalk paste and a package of almond latte. That's that cream colored chalk paste that I love so much. Chalk paste, you always get a new squeegee. And then the surface this month is this. It's a black distressed shelf sitter. And I think this is 5 by 7. Yep. 5.75 by 7.75. So that's what you'll get in your project box. We're going to do this project later. Maybe later today or possibly tomorrow. And we're going to work on some tea towels. So, Magnolia has this great set of 2 tea towels. They're Calf brand. They wash up great. I have a ton of these in my house. They have this little, hook. They're nice, thick. They're rectangle. They have nice hems. They're not completely wonky like some of the flower sack tea towels that I've done before. These are great. So we're going to use these. They come a set of 2 from magnoliadiy.com. And what I did to create this one right here, which is still drying, so I'm not going to fool with it too much, is I used this part of the stencil that says let's go jump in the leaves, and I used 3 colors of ink. I used wineberry, pumpkin pie, and magnolia green. That's just what I used, a combination on this one. We're going to use black and white, and I think just black and white because I'm in a real black and white mood lately, for this other one that we're going to create in just a minute using this part and this again. Okay? But let me show you what I have made lately in the tea towel department because I've been a tea towel maniac lately. This is a new project that I made this last week. It's a gingerbread cookie recipe, and I used that same design to create this cute little chalkboard. Isn't that adorable? So that is one tea towel project that I have made. Here's another set that I made. This is like a gingerbread house is what it reminds me of. And then look how cute that is. And I just did black and white, which I'm feeling a very black and white mood lately. And then I did this cute little design on the back of this one. Super, super, super cute. And in this video, I showed how you can add embellishments like ribbons to your tea towels. If you use the right kind of glue, it'll be washable, usable, and just very sturdy. And then in one other video that I did this last week, we made these. This says, "Let everything that has breath praise the Lord." I did it in black ink, and then I painted in the flowers with a diluted ink and in the pumpkin and the magnolia green, and then this one was red and peppermint leaf green, and I painted this band across the bottom of them with that same diluted ink. And I just think having something extra on your tea towels really adds a lot. So let's jump in and do this one I'm talking about. We're going to do black and white, and we're going to use this. I might do these 3 little pumpkins in orange, in the pumpkin color. So just get this ready. Okay, you don't want, if you're going to do one end of your towel, you don't want to do the end of the towel that has this. You want to do the other end and make sure that you're on the front. And I'm just going to, but if you have the inking mat, you could use that, or a piece of cardboard. Whatever is easier for you. Super cute. And I'm thinking, gosh, Magnolia needs to make a lot more of these kind of things, because you could use them on sleeves. You could use them to do the border on the bottom of a tea towel. They could be a lot of things. They're going to go around the edge of that black shelf sitter and be adorable. But I'm going to do this first. And so I'm just taking it off of the backing, and I'm going to lay it down here so it's reasonably centered and straight. And then we'll put this on right here when it's dry, when this is pulled off, and we'll do the second stencil. Okay, so I'm using black ink for this. And get my ink on, squeegee the excess off. Try not to go outside my lines. Okay. That looks great. Throw this in my little tub over here. Okay, and let's get this out. And I'm not fuzzing these before I use them on fabric, because you don't need to. The only time I really will fuzz a stencil is if it's brand new and I'm going to be using it on a hard surface that when I pull it off it might stretch. Otherwise, yeah. Okay, so let's use this pumpkin pie again for this one. And I'm going to just put it on the pumpkins in the center. I'm using a little teeny squeegee that's been cut into smaller pieces, but you could also use, maybe I will use my, get my hands cleaned off, my little paintbrush squeegee. These come a set of 4. They're great to work with. You could do this whole design all different colors, like do a variety of colors for the leaves, for the stem of the pumpkins, for the little vines, but I'm just keeping this really simple for right now. I cannot find my good glasses this morning. Do you guys ever have days like that? So I'm using some old backups that are wanting to fall off my head and don't feel comfortable. All right. So let me know in the comments if you would like my complete supply list, and I'll be sure to include the names of those colors that I used on the other tea towel that has the wineberry and okay, there's the bottom. Okay, this is what that looks like. Oh gosh, my top doesn't look very good. Probably because I wasn't pressing very hard. Better. Farm fresh pumpkins, hay rides, corn maze, and cider. Let me throw this over here in my little tub of water. And I may come back and put a little gingham bow right here or right here. But this is what this looks like. Oops. Don't want to mess it up before it's even had a chance to dry. Did I put it on wrong side out? No, I did not. So anyways, these are the two sets of tea towels that I have made using the September 2024 Magnolia Design Company Craft Club stencil. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you would like my complete supply list. Do a this or a this. That's a heart. If you would like my complete supply list, let me know if you liked this project. If you have ideas, I would especially love to know those, because every month when I get Craft Club, I try to do 3 to 5 or even more additional projects using the stencil designs so that you can see how super versatile this will be. You'll have this, the 3 pieces, this year, next fall, the fall after, and so I just try to always give you tons of ideas of what you can do besides the project that comes in your Craft Club box. So if you have ideas, be sure to let me know. Alrighty, have a blessed and wonderful